Welcome back everybody to the Zombie Sound Quiz. This is quiz number 18. Today I'm joined by Johnny. How you doing?
I am well. How are you?
Oh, I'm alright, thank you. Do you think you have what it takes to, I don't know, maybe top Greg in this?
Greg? No. No, Greg is the man. Greg is the zombies extraordinaire for one. I don't remotely think I can even touch Greg's score, honestly.
For today's quiz, for everyone at home, we will be covering Exo Zombies once again. It's been a while since we covered that on the quiz, so it's nice to bring it back. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and also Black Ops 3, which I know is probably the one that most people know a lot of sounds for. So those are the games we're going to be covering in today's quiz. Otherwise, I'm going to briefly go over the rules, and then we're going to dive straight into it. If you want to follow along with the quiz and look up the questions yourself, I will leave down in the description as well as the pinned comment all the questions with timestamps to each question, so you can easily find which one you want. I will read out the question once. Johnny will then go and listen to the sound. He can listen to it as many times as he wishes. He then has to give me his final answer by saying final answer. And finally, he has the use of one lifeline where he can ask me for a hint on a particular question. Are you ready to dive into this, Johnny?
I am. Let's do this.
Question number 1. What is a player interacting with in a Black Ops 2 Zombies map to hear this?
That is tough. I'm gonna say final answer, maybe turning on the power in transit.
Well, you got the map right. The sound that you heard there is the transit bus doors opening and closing. So basically the answer to that is the player interacting with the doors on the bus on transit. Question number 2. Which main room can this sound be heard in on 5?
I'm gonna say the final answer, the projector room in 5.
Yeah, well, I'll give it to you. I mean, the ideal answers I was looking for was either the Pack-a-Punch room, which is basically what people call it on 5, or the Panic room. Question 3. What is the player doing in a game of Exo Zombies to hear this sound?
Exo punching, or exo melee.
Correct, that is indeed the player with an exosuit punching a zombie in the face. Question 4. What is the player doing here?
Oh my gosh, I know it's gonna be such a simple answer too. Final answer, pulling the switches for the DEFCON in 5?
Wrong. It's just linking up the teleporter.
Oh, yeah, that's what that is. Oh man.
Question 5. What is making these sounds and what map are they from?
I'm gonna be completely wrong and say final answer, maybe the meatballs are the elementals from Shadows of Evil?
Ooh, no. It is in Black Ops 3. So it's the dragon when you call it in Gorod Krovi and basically just leave it standing around doing its little idle animations. This one, I hate to tell you, is going to be a bit brutal. This is probably one of the most brutal sounds I think I've ever put on a sound quiz. If you get this right, I will be extremely impressed, and I mean it, because this is not easy. Question 6, here we go. These sound effects can be heard in BO1, both within Zombies and outside of Zombies mode as well. Some sound effects are removed here. Can you tell me when this sound would be heard in the Zombies mode?
So when I hear this, I think of the campaign, and I think of 5, and I think of the Pentagon Thief. But I want to say that there is a looping sound on the teleporters, well, I think they're called like mini teleporters, or, the teleporters within 5. I'm gonna say final answer, maybe this is like a looping sound that's on the teleporters?
Sadly, no. You were right to think at the beginning there that this is something from the campaign and also in Zombies, because it is in both. If you had thought about just specifically the main menu of Black Ops 1, this sound effect, which you can hear, which is like the sort of that's my best way of describing it. That bit is actually on the proper main menu of Black Ops 1, but then if you go into the Zombies bit, it then has the sort of, it's like a zombie kind of effect as well in the background with it. If you remove the menu music, then that is basically what you get. You also remove, of course, the zombie whacking the glass, but yeah. That's the sound effect. So, like I said, I would have been surprised if you got that one, because that one was very difficult.
Yeah.
Question 7. What is the player doing in a game of Shadows of Evil to hear this sound?
This is when you're in the beast mode and you're using like the shock tentacle to zap the electric boxes to like charge up perks or things like that.
Yep, that's right. Question 8. Identify the song and which game it's from.
I'm definitely gonna get this one completely wrong, so I'm gonna use my lifeline here because I have no idea.
This is a Clark S. Nova song, and it is from a Victus map.
So it has to be Black Ops 2. Final answer, maybe it's Carry On. In which game? Black Ops 2?
Correct.
Really?
Yep, that is Carry On from Transit on Black Ops 2. Question 9. When does this sound play in Exo Zombies?
When you first start firing the microwave gun on the infection map, the Burger Town map.
Wrong. Good attempt, but that is actually the sound effect that plays on all Exo Zombie maps when the player can't afford something. Question 10. What has the player done with this weapon to hear this sound effect, and which map is this from?
Fired the fire staff on Origins?
Unfortunately, no. That is so painfully close. That's actually hurts in some ways the soul. I'm not even taking the quiz and it hurts the soul. So that is actually the sound of a player that has just shot a charged fire bow shot on Der Eisendrache.
Oh.
Question 11. When does this sound play during Black Ops 1 Zombies, and what map is it from?
This is when the Pack-a-Punch finds a spot to go to, and when it comes up out of the water. On Call of the Dead, of course.
I'm going to make it tense here, just for you, and say that this sound is actually from Fight. No, I'm only kidding.
Oh.
You're right. It is from Call of the Dead. It is when the Pack-a-Punch finds a spot to come out of the water on Call of the Dead. When can a player hear this sound?
Bubby is smacking a zombie on the head with his sign.
To be fair, that would have been a fun one to put on this, but no, that is not what that is, even though it does sound quite fun when Bubby hits zombies. This is actually when the player has destroyed one of the Margwar's faces or heads. Which trap makes these ambient sounds in Exo Zombies, and which map?
It's like a door trap that is in Outbreak. Final answer?
No, it's actually the alligator trap in the sewer area of Infection. Question 14. Identify the song and which game it is from.
The Game Over theme song for Shadows of Evil.
Correct. You have managed to get a nice score here, 9 out of 20. You now have the ability to put forward others for the sound quiz who have not already been on it. They can be anyone you like, so they could be a big creator or a small creator, whoever. The floor is yours.
I think dubbed out Jay Rizzo. I think he would like ace this. Hitman Ver. I would love to see those guys do this.
It was a pleasure having you on this quiz, Johnny. As you know, you did a great job, so thank you for coming on and taking part.
Thank you for having me. I had a blast.
Let us know how you guys also did at home. I'd love to know how you guys got on with this one, especially the Exo Zombies stuff. I'd like to know if people managed to get any of that right, as Exo Zombies is not the most played zombies mode, should we say? And yeah, if you guys want to catch up on any of the other zombie sound quizzes that I've done in the past, then there will be a link to that down in the description as well as the pinned comment. So you guys can go and watch those episodes if you like as well, with all the other different people that have come on and had a go at this. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, well, we will see you all in the next sound quiz very soon. See you then.